Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's your boy GhostGG, and we are reacting to some Avatar Frontiers in Pandora trailers. Two trailers to be exact. One is the first preview from IGN. This came out 2 weeks ago. And then the newest one, which is from Ubisoft, and I believe it's on PlayStation as well, is the Season Pass trailer, which it came out 41 minutes ago. So the reason I'm so late for this is because I've been recovering from wisdom teeth removal, and the recovery didn't go as well as expected because on the left bottom side, the bone stuck out the gum, and I had to go back to the dentist yesterday and get it fixed. And so my mouth is numb again. It hurts again, but I am gonna do these reactions. And 1 second. Oh. And yeah, I'm going to do these reactions because I can't talk, as you can see. It hurts to swallow, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as when I got the wisdom teeth removed. Those like a week and a half was bad. A week and a half, 2 weeks. It was actually 2 weeks on yesterday, Monday. So yeah. So let's get right into these reactions.
If we do not fight, we will lose everything.
Since its gameplay reveal earlier this year, it's been hard to shake the idea that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is essentially a Far Cry game with a sci-fi setting. That's not an incorrect assumption for several reasons. This is a wilderness set first-person game with plants to harvest, animals to hunt, outposts to assault, and items to be crafted. But during a recent 2-hour hands-on, I discovered that Frontiers of Pandora has a more interesting set of ideas built atop that Far Cry skeleton. I certainly never expected to put the controller down and be thinking more about Mirror's Edge and Horizon Zero Dawn than I was about the classic Ubisoft formula.
Well, you know what? Before we continue here, so this is only like a 9-minute song, almost 9 minutes, and the season pass trailer is like 2 minutes something seconds, so it's not gonna be a long reaction. But some other YouTubers have gotten a chance to play the game early, such as T Martin. If you guys watch T Martin, I watch his Let's Plays. I enjoy his Let's Plays. I've been enjoying them since I was a kid. So yeah, and he has a 40-minute long video or something like that of a hands-on stealth mission, which I'm not going to be reacting to. I'm going to be watching that myself later after these reactions. Definitely go check it out. But yeah, from what I've seen, it gives me these Horizon vibes. Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. Like, it gives me those vibes out of like the art design and color, how colorful the map looks. It looks like that. It has that Far Cry gameplay style. And I wonder, oh, he said Mirror's Edge, which is the parkour game, right? So we gotta check that out.
Final act of trust.
If you've watched either of James Cameron's box office busting Avatar films, you'll know that the world of Pandora is a
dope,
vast,
by the way, if you guys haven't seen
jungle of towering trees, floating mountains, and bizarre plant life. The blue-skinned, cat-like Na'vi who call the planet home can gracefully navigate that jungle at speed, sprinting along branches and leaping
1080p, by the way, so if it looks a little blurry, that's why.
That's exactly what you do in Frontiers of Pandora. Developer Massive Entertainment has effectively made a jungle parkour system that feels like a cousin of the freerunning in Mirror's Edge. It begins with your Na'vi protagonist's strong leap, which boosts you up into and between tree branches. Handholds that are beyond your grasp can often be reached via trailing vines that lift you up like organic elevators. The ground is carpeted by helpful flora, such as bounce pad-like orange fungi and plants that emit a speed-enhancing blue mist. It wasn't long before I began to recognize running routes through the jungle, pathways of blue haze that led to vines, which linked to branch
very
networks.
fucking big.
Beyond those developer-plotted routes, a vast
Which
amount of what I saw was climbable, allowing for all manner of freeform approaches to your destination. And despite lacking the stickiness of Assassin's Creed's freerunning, I was able to get anywhere I wanted quickly and without any frustrating falls. It's genuinely impressive.
What took you so long? I slowed down for you.
The demo's best example of this jungle parkour came in the quest Take Flight, which directly led to Frontiers of Pandora's recreation of another Avatar staple, flying atop a pterodactyl-like Ikran. Before I could bond with one of these leathery-winged creatures, I had to chase it up a mountain that formed a running challenge. The ascent chained together all the movement techniques I'd learned so far, and interspersed stretches of climbing with light puzzles, such as having to find and touch a number of flowers to open a doorway. At the summit, I was given my reward, an Ikran to call my own. You can name it a variety of traditional Na'vi names, but I adopted for the more comedically mundane, Carol.
A new bond.
Much like a horse in Assassin's Creed, your Ikran can be summoned at any time. Unlike a horse in Assassin's Creed, you can do this while falling from a mountain peak. This is proper movie fantasy fulfillment. Soaring through the skies, you're able to weave between floating sky islands, nosedive along cliff edges, and fly into the sunset. Despite all that, I'm not quite as sold on travelling via Ikran as I am the on-foot movement.
I love that.
It feels less dynamic and oddly sluggish compared to the more nimble ground systems, and flight controls are a touch awkward. I did enjoy performing explosive flybys against RDA Samsons though, the enemy human helicopters that poison Pandora's skies. As in the films, invading humans are the enemy in Frontiers of Pandora. When it comes to taking them out, there are two broad options: traditional Na'vi weaponry or modern RDA guns. They offer two different approaches. The silent Na'vi bows are best suited to stealth infiltrations, while the loud human guns are for when all hell breaks loose. Not that the latter happened much. At least in this demo, the enemy AI was so brain dead they barely reacted to allies dying right next to them. Combined with simplistic encounter design, most combat situations proved trivially easy. The humans ideally need to be smarter because they are squishy and thus can't take much punishment, be that from your arrows or a swing from your fist. You are a 9-foot tall cat person after all. More competent bad guys will provide Avatar with a much needed boost in challenge. Thankfully, many of the humans are smart in a different way. They stomp around in protective mech suits. These are harder to destroy, but using your Na'vi sense will highlight a mech's weak points such as the pilot, exhaust vents, or missile pods. This reminded me a lot of Guerrilla's Horizon games, in which you scan mechanical beasts for their weak points and blast them off with arrows. And just like in Horizon, you can craft different arrow varieties straight from the weapon wheel, refilling your quiver with suitable ammo on the fly. It feels a bit on the nose for Avatar to pilfer from the other Native American inspired sci-fi with bows and mechs, but I can't deny that this was the more satisfying side of the otherwise underwhelming combat.
Yeah, combat
While I found humans dotted around the Pandoran wilds, my main encounter with them came at one of their industrial bases. This was a welcome contrast to the natural world. All sharply angled steel corridors, bulkhead doors, and concrete floors. Out in the jungle home territory of the Na'vi, I rarely felt in danger, but within the foreign, claustrophobic walls of this RDA compound, my senses were constantly on edge. Crates, hidden vents, and overhead walkways provided simple stealth routes to avoid the guard patrols and stomping mechs, which posed more significant opposition here thanks to their increased numbers. My objective here was to sabotage several systems in an effort to bring RDA drilling operations to a halt. Doing so was fairly simple. Nothing more complicated than pulling levers or dabbling in a bit of Watch Dogs-ish hacking, and so the real challenge was slinking between patrol gaps to do my work unseen. This was, more than anything in the demo, the most Far Cry feeling element, a classic outpost takedown. But thanks to that aforementioned contrast to the natural world, it didn't feel as tired as you might expect. This sort of traditional Far Cry work was a rarity though. If the demo's 2 hours are representative of Avatar as a whole, then a significant portion of your time will be spent doing more peaceful activities.
Ooh, touching the flower. Hey, skill point.
The film's natural world focus is represented here by an increased hunter-gatherer approach compared to Ubisoft's other games. You need to frequently eat to ensure your health bar regenerates, so picking fruits and preparing meals with them is more central to the experience. Seemingly as a result of that, harvesting isn't a single button tap job. You must instead take hold of the fruit and rotate the analog stick to find the right angle to pull from, similar to a lock-picking minigame. You can also hunt, but animals must be honourably killed with a bow. Shooting Pandora's wildlife with human bullets will spoil the meat. Among the side activities on offer were animals tagged by RDA darts, which had to be slowly approached and soothed before the needle was plucked out. This was all achieved by simply holding down one button, and so didn't offer all that much challenge, but I appreciate the thematic dedication to Avatar's nature-loving soul. Similarly, I found a huge rhino-like creature trapped in an RDA cage, and all it took was a few arrows to kill its captors and set it free. Hopefully the humans will put up better resistance in the full game, as otherwise these activities risk becoming box-ticking exercises. The other issue I hope Massive will address before release is signposting. Pandora is a densely detailed world, an incredibly beautiful place that constantly reacts to your presence, decorated with 1,000 things to see at any given time. That made finding very specific things something of a needle in a haystack situation. Allied Na'vi characters often blended into the blue-hued environments, and one quest had me searching high and low for an item I had no way of recognising in the first place. Just a little bit of UI guidance in these situations would have been appreciated.
Guide this traveler, bring them to the heart of the nest.
Structurally, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is going to be instantly recognisable to anyone who has played a Far Cry game in the last decade. But with its jungle parkour systems, flying mount, and increased focus on harmony with the natural world, it is at the very least making some notable changes to the formula. This certainly helps anchor it in the world of Avatar, but it remains to be seen if these additions will be meaningful enough to make the entire experience feel fresh. But as someone who has grown very tired of this particular approach, I was happy to find that I left the demo session curious to see more of what lies among the trees of Pandora's frontiers.
Do you find a bond as strong as ours?
For more from Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, check out the latest trailer. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Alright, so that was the IGN first preview. I am not tired of that formula. I actually enjoy those kind of games quite a bit, so I'm going to enjoy playing that one. But let's get right into the Season Pass trailer, which came out today. 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Welcome, I'm Andrada Grechuk, Associate Creative Director on Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. The team is thrilled to finally show you a glimpse of what we've been working on and how we plan to expand the story of the game beyond launch. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora's post-launch plan features 2 story packs and a bonus quest as part of the Season Pass.
Bonus quest
All
at launch.
Season Pass owners will also receive a bundle with an exclusive gear set for your Na'vi character, as well as a unique look for your Banshee. The first story pack, the Skybreaker, will be coming out in summer 2024. It will take you on a journey alongside the nomadic Zeswa clan as they venture into new areas of the Upper Plains, and you reunite with old friends in a grand gathering of clans. However, this joyful occasion is interrupted by a mysterious shadow looming in the sky that threatens the clans during their great festival. As a seasoned warrior, face the RDA once again and fight back to protect the clan's unity. The second story pack, Secrets of the Spires, will be coming out in fall 2024, introducing a completely new region of the Western Frontier. The RDA's destructive mining in the region looms as a new threat, and your Banshee will be the key to gain the upper hand in epic aerial combat. Uncover the region's hidden secrets, stop the RDA's destruction, and restore the peace before it's too late. We are really excited about our story packs. But until those are ready, Season Pass holders can enjoy an exclusive bonus quest, Familiar Echoes, available at launch.
I've been testing our ability to infiltrate various RDA systems and have noted some unusual heavy machinery deployments.
And this is where I come in?
All
Relays
right.
should be on now.
We just saw this
We can't
happening.
wait for you to experience these new chapters of our story, and we look forward to welcoming you to the Western Frontier on December 7th. And don't
Yay.
forget
Oh,
that
Child
if you
of Two
pre-order,
Worlds and
you will get access to the
Ernahe
Child
Warrior.
of Two Worlds pack. All PlayStation 5 players will also get the Ernahe Warrior pack for free. Gear up in style to be ready to protect Pandora.
All right, 7th of December. Look at that. 7th of December. There's something underneath here, but I can't read it. Can I actually turn these off? No, I can, I think. All right, but there we have it. 7th of December is when this game comes out. That is a Thursday. So maybe I can play it on the 6th at midnight or 11 p.m. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for this game. I really want to play it. I do love the Avatar movie, so that's the main reason why I'm excited. I do enjoy Ubisoft games as well, so that's another plus for me. Giving me those Far Cry vibes and gameplay. The art style and colorfulness looks like Horizon Forbidden West, and they're saying the free running is a lot like Mirror's Edge. So I'm really excited to get my hands on this one. What's it called? I was gonna say something and I've forgotten. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. But as I said, I'm excited for this one. I'm definitely gonna be playing it. So link down in the description is GhostGG Plays. That's my Let's Play channel. Go subscribe over there. Turn on the notification bell. And when this game comes out, you guys will be ready to watch me absolutely crush it. I am not gonna die once for sure. But in the meantime, you guys can go over there and watch some previous Let's Plays. I just finished Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2. I played the Dead Island 2 House DLC, and many other games before that. And I actually this week I'm going to be starting Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core reunion or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called exactly off the top of my head, but it is the second game that they made. It's in between, takes it place, or not, it doesn't take place, but it came out in between the 7 remake and the 7 Rebirth that's coming out. So I'm gonna be playing that before Rebirth comes out in, I think, believe is it January or February it comes out? I can't remember, but I'm gonna definitely play that next. So yeah, go over there, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and all that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.